Bulgarian split squat. So I'm using the squat rack spotters to elevate my rear foot. You can use a bench, a couple blocks, whatever is around and that is going to be suitable for what you're trying to achieve. So the higher up it is, the less load you can use because the less balance you will have. Typically the way we like to teach this is by holding on to something so you can balance yourself, therefore you can hold more load. So let me demonstrate a couple things and kind of the options you can do with this one. So on here like so, I'm going to hold onto the barbell or maybe even the squat rack. I want a little hop forward, so you shouldn't be able to see just one knee as it were. This is too far back. Little hop forward, that's about right. Kettlebell in the hand in which the leg is behind, and then from there I'm dropping down. Just as far as you can go. So let's say you're not able to set up in the squat rack, you can use what we're going to refer to now as a Gandalf stick. So let's say I'm not set up in the squat rack, we've got these sticks lying about the gym, and you can use that to balance yourself. So find your position, and then we're dropping down, and you can use that stick to almost, like I said, just balance yourself and not pushing down too hard into it. So like I said, 9 times out of 10, we do want you holding onto something so that you've got that balance, therefore you can use a heavier load. Then there's just a couple options. We can emphasize the quads or we can emphasize the glutes. Now I'll show you the difference between those two. So the ones I've been doing so far will emphasize the quads. So to emphasize the glutes, instead of coming straight down, I'm going to think of more backwards, and I'm really going to kind of tilt my torso forward. Notice how my torso angle leans forward. This knee doesn't get shoved forward as much. It kind of just allows me to dip backwards, and that tends to emphasize the glutes. Your quads are still working, but the emphasis shifts over to the glutes. So my original version, where I'm coming straight down, you'll notice my knee gets shoved forward a lot more than the backward version, where I'm pushing back a bit more and letting my torso come forward. So it really depends on what you're looking to achieve. If you want to emphasize glutes, we've got that torso bent forward. If we want to emphasize quads, torso's a bit more upright and we're coming straight down. So that is the Bulgarian split squat.